I mean, one of my favorite scenes is the scene where I console, or I wouldn't say console, but it's probably the only time in retrospect that you see Herc be kind is with Bodie's grandmother. When they raid and they're turning.
Oh, yes. At real early in the show. Yeah, you go and he says to you, what the fuck were you doing in there? Right. And you were very gentlemanly. And you know what? I remember getting shaken down by cops one time, and there was one cop that came back and he goes, hey, we're sorry about this. You know, nothing personal. Yeah.
But the show is very unapologetic. As you watch this show, you're going to realize people don't change. People are who they are. You know, you watch a show and a lot of people sort of have this epiphany and they change their life and all their bad qualities are miraculously gone. Doesn't happen in this world. Does not happen. I played a character for 5 years who more or less was a bully when he needed to be, who worked outside of the lines. Yes, he was doing it to bring down drug dealers. You know, it's not like he was doing it to rob old ladies or whatever, but it doesn't justify what he was doing. He wasn't able to work within the guidelines in order to make a case or bring up a wire. But if you notice, and we could have this conversation when you finish the show, because you're going to say, oh, you know, Herc and Carver, they're fuck ups, they're this, they're that. But I have a rebuttal for that sometimes because I've heard it enough time. But there's no hope in the show. Anybody who represents hope doesn't make it. And you see that. You're on season 3. You're with Amsterdam. Bonnie Colvin has been introduced.
Yeah, I think it's just
Robert F. Wisdom, who you should definitely have on your pod because, I mean, even his history, Rastafarian and Bob Marley. I mean, oh man, I don't even want to give it away, but I would love to facilitate that for you because you should definitely have him on your show.
I love Kima.
And I'll help you out anyway, trying to get something.
I love Kima.
But Kima.
I love Kima. I like what she's going through right now with the fucking wife and she's pregnant and she don't want to be a cop. And on the other end, you got the smooth chief, the thin brother that could pass and his going through the same thing with his wife. And I'm watching this going, I've never seen a show where they're showing you what's going on at home now as a cop.
Joey, did you realize this? This show it shows everybody, every race, every class, everybody in all different stages, whether you could be white and corrupt, you could be white and the nice part, you could be on the street and have a heart, you could have a badge, all the credentials, all the stripes on your sleeves, and be just as bad as the person that you're trying to incarcerate. You could be a politician. You'll get to that later. But you see it. You see the breakdown. You see the breakdown of the social fabric because the show is, the star of the show is Baltimore. Baltimore represents every little American city in the United States. You understand?
Yes.
So that is why that show resonated, should have resonated back then, and it resonates even more so today.
I'm watching it, and it's like it happened yesterday. Let's get that out of the way.
It's almost like it's timeless, and that is David Simon, Nina, Big shout out to Ed Burns, Robert F. Colesbury, all the writers, all the producers who have played on that show. And they're a genius.
Now let's get to the other side of this, because let me tell you something. To fill that void, whoever did the casting, I'll suck his dick or her dick. The casting is
Wait, you don't know? You don't know Alexa Fogel?
No, I'm a LA
You
guy.
had to read. You had to submit a tape to Alexa
Oh
Fogel.
my God.
Oz.
No, never was.
All Tom Fantana stuff.
Nothing.
She is
Nothing.
New York. She's New York.
Ever cast that show? When I see
amazing.
that chubby black dude with the dreads, that's a drug dealer, like a kingpin in his own. That
Proposition Joe.
Proposition Joe. The casting on him.
God rest his soul. He passed away, but
God bless his soul. Unfucking real, the acting on that dude. Unreal, his look, the casting when he's eating.
Yeah.
You know, it just shows. I mean, the
Did
acting.
Snoop come into the picture?
Who?
Snoop.
No.
Snoop
Not yet.
with Omar?
Not yet. Snoop Dogg?
No, the girl Snoop.
No, she hasn't been in yet.
No?
We haven't
Oh,
even.
you're in for something.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to fucking Omar. I decided early on, with all the television I've watched, everything, movies, I think one of my favorite fucking bad guys right now,
hands down,
is Omar. When he comes into the projects and he goes, "Oh," the big bad wolf, and he's like, "Don't make me come up there." He cocks the shotgun, and it's like a 6-second, like maybe a 20-second pause, and you're like, "Why isn't anybody shooting this motherfucker from a window?" But instead, a bag of crack falls out of a fucking window and lands next to him, and you're like, "Holy fuck!" The writing is second to none. I like that they didn't make the longshoreman Italian. That would have been the easy route. They didn't.
And that's not the case in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, right. It's not the case. They made him Polish and whatever, Greek. You know, I like all, dog. And even that guy, not the guy that played the Greek has been in 1,000 things.
Who? The old man?
The old man.
Which guy are you talking
about? With the glasses that they want to see him all the time. The longshoremen want to keep seeing him, and finally he shows up, an old guy. He was on Miami Vice.
Are you talking about Paul Ben Victor or Bill Raymond?
I don't know.
Greek.
Then there's a little guy that he was in Casino. Oh, no. He was in The Irishman. He was in The Irishman. The dude there's two dudes that play the Greek. The one dude is the one that talks my boy, Everybody Loves Raymond, and Pacino to invest in his hotel in Vegas. Come on, what can we do here for us? The guy that you remember him?
He played in the Three Stooges as well. I thought that's where you were going with it.
No, I'm a Three Stooges. I love all that shit.